Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to episode 10 of my weekly series of ranking every single season of Doctor Who. Yes, last week I did take a bit of a break, so I'm back with a brand new episode of my weekly series. So in today's video, as I said in episode 8, I'm going to be looking into 30th place of my How Do I Rank each season of Doctor Who. So if you haven't seen all my other episodes, I would highly recommend them because I have been doing this since January. So since January, we have gone from 39th place down to 30, which is, of course, Series 2, Series 9, Series 11, Season 9, Season 16, Season 20, Season 1, Series 6, and Series 3. So what is in this episode? What is in 30th place? You'll probably be wondering. So, of course, coming into this place, it is no other than Doctor Who Series 8, which was broadcast way back in 2014. Peter Capaldi's first ever series, and it's got some good stuff in it. But out of all of the other seasons of Doctor Who, this one I really have to put into 30, because even though I do enjoy it a lot more than Series 9, I do have some issues with it, and it's like the whole point of the plot really to the final. So before I get into the actual talking about Series 8, why it's in 30th place, so I'm going to show you what I own on DVD and Blu-ray of this series. So of course I own the single DVD of Deep Breath. Then of course I own Doctor Who Series 8, and as you can probably tell, I own Doctor Who Series 8 in the Blu-ray Steelbook. So what is my issue with Series 8, you're probably wondering? Well, it's the subplot, really, at the end of the final two episodes, where Missy and the Cybermen, where she creates Cybermen from cyberspace. You have that whole massive build-up in Dark Water, which is absolutely fantastic. And then when you get to Death in Heaven, it's like you fall flat on your face. It has really bad issues with it. I mean, you have that whole point with Missy creating a whole cyber army from cyberspace out of the dead humans and creating cyber pollen and making that cyber pollen fall into people's graves and then make it look like it's raining. And the dead are being converted into summons, so you have that wicked scene with summon coming out of people's graves. But what's the whole point of it for? Just to go and give the Doctor an army. You have that massive build-up, and it falls flat on its face. That's the whole point of Death in Heaven. I really don't like. It has some great moments in it, like when you got the Doctor kind of skydiving straight into the TARDIS. You got the Doctor and Clara's talk about about Danny Pink being dead, and the Doctor is basically giving that great performance. I really see a lot of William Hartnell in Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I do have a few issues with Death in Heaven, but mainly because I really do feel like the whole plot falls apart. It's like you have this big, massive build-up with Missy, the Cybermen creating turning the dead human beings in their graves into something, and then what happens? It just falls flat on its face, really. It's the whole point of it is to give Doctor an army, and the Doctor goes, "I don't want an army." Yes, you do. So, talking about the rest of the series, I'm going to talk about all of the episodes and then get to that basically plot. So, what do I enjoy of Series 8? Really, I love Deep Breath. Into Daleks Amazing Robots of Sherwood is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely do enjoy Caretaker. I love the way the Doctor is with basically Danny Pink, and the way he treats Danny Pink like an outsider, and he goes, "Is there anything I can do?" "Yes, leave us alone." I really do like Peter Capaldi is there being all Dr. Grouchy in the Caretaker. Look, Kill the Moon, I really don't like the episode. It's not a great episode, but I'm going to talk about each of the episodes, really. So going straight into Deep Breath, it follows on from Time of the Doctor. So we've got a brand new Doctor. Basically, the TARDIS gets eaten by a dinosaur. Time travels with the whites inside the dinosaur's stomach and bringing the dinosaur to Victoria, London. Yes, we have the Panosta gang. Absolutely fantastic. We have a race of clockwork androids that fell from the future into the past. Really quite an interesting buy-up, really. And I do like Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor. I love the fact where Clara's there saying, if the Doctor's still the Doctor, he's got my back. And the Doctor takes off the dead human face that the clock goes, you see, that's how you put a dead face on. Well, I didn't have time since I was suddenly abandoned. She's a control freak. I really do like the way the Doctor just goes, she's just a control freak. And she goes, I'm not a control freak. He goes, yes, ma'am. I really do enjoy Peter Capaldi's really great persona in this episode. It's just absolutely fantastic the way Clara goes, oh, I'm not a control freak. And he goes, yes, ma'am. I really like the way the 12th Doctor does that. And I really like the way he have that whole con stump at the end where he goes, Clara, I'm not your boyfriend. She goes, I never said you were. And then, of course, you have the 11th Doctor kind of ringing her. And then you got Matt Smith going, oh, please tell her I didn't get old. Anything but old. So I really do enjoy Deep Breath. It's got some great moments in it, like with the Doctor riding a horse and the horse is there. And he goes, no, left, right, sorry. It's my new hands. I can't tell them apart. I really do enjoy that. Into the Dalek, I absolutely love, because it points the Doctor going into the mind of his most evil and deadliest enemy, a Dalek. How bad can it be going into a Dalek's mind? Oh, even though the Doctor shows the Dalek the universe and he goes, you saw a star being born, the endless rebirth of the, and you saw the truth of the Daleks. And then, of course, it sees for the Doctor the hatred he's got for the Daleks, and he goes, you saw into me, you saw into me, and I got hatred. I really do enjoy it. Robots of Sherwood, again, this one I pretty much do enjoy. I have to admit, I love the person that plays Robin Hood. I really think he's funny. Him and Peter Capaldi, with Robin Hood and the 12th Doctor basically arguing. I love the fact that he got there with the arrow, with they're doing the kind of arrow thing, and the 12th Doctor just points to Sonic, and he goes, I win, and the Sonic just blows up the whole stand. I just really enjoy that one. Listen is really, really good, actually. I do enjoy Listen, and I have to admit, I need to give it a bit of a rewatch. I haven't watched it for ages now, and I can't really remember bits of Listen. I've got some good bits in mind, some bits of it. I do love the fact that we go to the barn on Gallifrey and you see the Doctor as a child. Time Heist, I absolutely hate this episode. I really find this one boring. I don't really connect with it. It's just like, oh, we're just doing a spy filling episode of Doctor Who, but with the 12th Doctor. How good can it be? Nah. Just nah. I absolutely do not like Time Heist. The Caretaker, I absolutely do enjoy it. I find it a lot funny. I love the fact you got the Doctor and Clara, and he goes, human, human, human. I love the fact he does the sign saying, go away, humans. He goes, never get angry on a sign. I really do enjoy Big Capaldi as the 12th Doctor in this one. It's absolutely fantastic. When he's literally there going to the Skybox with the Spock robot, and Danny Pink wrote in it, and the Doctor's just there having a go at him, and he goes, she goes, oh, I know what I do. I'm just going to pick this out of place. I'm not ruining into your plan. I really do enjoy the way the 12th Doctor just constantly has a go at Danny Pink. Kill the Moon is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Never rewatched this one. Not really. Not since the Steelbook, really. And the Steelbook, this came out only last year. I haven't really gone back and rewatched Series 8 in over a year, really. And I do not like Kill the Moon. The Mummy on the Orient Express, absolutely fantastic. I love the fact when the Doctor literally takes the emotion out of that woman, and he goes, I'm the Doctor and I will be your victim this evening. I really find Peter Capaldi is just absolutely fantastic as the 12th Doctor. I love the fact they bring back the Jelly Babies, where he literally does a kind of like a James Bond thing, where normally James Bond pulls a tin with a fag in it in some of the episodes, and instead the 12th Doctor just goes, Jelly Baby. Just Jelly Baby. I really do enjoy Mummy on the Orient Express. Flatline, I have to admit, I do actually enjoy it. But I absolutely love the way the Doctor does that speech where he goes, I don't know here if you're in to invade, to infiltrate, or even just replace us. It doesn't matter now. You are monsters. That is the role you seem to be determined to play. So it seems that I must play mine, the man that stops the monsters. I'm sending you back to your own dimension. Who knows if some of you survive the trip. And if you do, remember, none of you is welcome here. This planet is protected. I am the Doctor. I just absolutely love the way the 12th Doctor just comes at the TARDIS with that speech. I love the fact the TARDIS shrinks and the Doctor's there, and he's got to let Clara do what she does with the sonic screwdriver, and then he literally ends up putting his hand at the hands. I love the fact he's there at the hand and he's literally doing that, and Clara goes, please don't do that, that's just wrong. I absolutely do like Flatline. Into the Forest of the Night, or should I say Into the Forest of the Shite. Yeah, forgive me, but I really hate this episode. Oh no, trees are coming to save us from a solar burst. What's going to happen here? Oh, it's absolutely very terrible, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a great episode. How do you rank this one? It's a 0 out of 10. I really hate Forest of the Night. I absolutely hate it to the bone. It is terrible. I really don't like it. Absolutely terrible. I don't understand the whole point of it, really, apart from the Doctor going to Maeve, where Maeve finds the Doctor, and the Doctor's on the phone to Clara, and she goes, Doctor, can you look at it? He goes, I'm a Time Lord, not a childminder. It's something I would say. I'm a Time Lord, not a childminder. Look after your own children. I've got to go save the universe. I absolutely do like that line, though. I'm a Time Lord, not a childminder. Dark Water, yes, they're actually going kill off Danny Pink. Absolutely a boring bloke in Series 8. Do I like Danny Pink? No, I absolutely find him terrible. I absolutely find him boring. And when you hear him like get run over, it's like, yes, and then they bring him back as a Siren. It's like, no, I really don't like Danny Pink. I really don't like him. I don't know what it is. It's just his character is so boring. It's just like the whole bit of Danny Pink I just find so boring, really. I actually prefer Nardole to Danny Pink, and that's saying something. Not many people like Matt Lucas as Nardole, but I absolutely like Matt Lucas as Nardole. I really think he was fantastic in the role, where the person that plays Danny Pink, he just feels so wooden. He doesn't really... I really think he doesn't really connect with Jenna Coleman and Peter Capaldi that well. But even though in this series, the Doctor does basically become the Clara's bitch quite a lot in episodes. But I really do like Dark Water. I love the fact when the Doctor finds out that Missy's another Time Lord, and he goes, who is Missy? She goes, wow, I couldn't keep calling myself the Master. Now could I? I really love the way that's played out. Michelle Gomez is absolutely fantastic as Missy. Now, there's something about Michelle Gomez's Missy that reminds me of my all-time favourite Master. Now, my all-time favourite Master is Anthony Ainley, who played the Master in 1981 to 1989. So it's from season 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22, 23 and 26. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely do like Anthony Ainley. He's my all-time favourite Master. Michelle Gomez has that potential, really, and she reminds me so much of Anthony Ainley's Master. The way she's like cunning and everything, and the way she sings, hey Missy, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Missy. I absolutely love the way the Cybermen are in this episode, and the return of Unit with Osgood. I really do enjoy this episode, but then although I'm like, oh no, they killed off Osgood. Oh no, Series 9. Was it the Saigon version? Was it the human version? Nobody ever knew. Who bloody gives a damn? Again, the Death in Heaven, as I said, the plot really falls flat on its face. You have all that build up with the Cybermen and turning the whole planet Earth into a cyber pollen factory. All the pollen falling onto human graves, and for what? Just to go and give the Doctor an army, which basically Danny Pink ends up flying into cyber pollen, blows it up, and the universe is safe. Even though the Doctor does lie to Claude, saying that he found Gallifrey, where in fact you do see that like that scene where he's punching the TARDIS console because he's gone to Gallifrey and it's not even there. So that's a little bit of a summary of Series 8. Again, as you can tell, I do enjoy quite a lot of episodes. It's really one of the strong seasons for the 12th Doctor. It's the second strongest, really. I really prefer the 12th Doctor in Series 10. Series 10, I absolutely think is an amazing series, and it is very, very higher up in my list, and I'm not going to say how high up it is because this is 30th place, and that is in the far future. I'm going to be talking about that one. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of Doctor Who Series 8. Is it one of your favourite episodes? Is it not one of your favourite series? What's your least favourite series of the episode? My least favourite episode of the series is probably In the Forest of the Night. I really hate that one, or should I say Forest of the Shite. Yeah, you can say, yeah, I do follow Crispy Poe, and Crispy Poe does actually call it that. So, yeah, I actually do agree with Crispy Poe on the naming. It's a terrible story, absolutely crap. The rest of the series, you got some hit and miss episodes. The first 3 episodes are phenomenal. Listen, it does drip a little bit. Time Heist drip goes back up a little bit for the Caretaker. In my opinion, Kill the Moon, absolutely down. Mummy on the Orient Express back up. Then, of course, we have Flatline, basically on the same level as Mummy on the Orient Express. Into the Forest, down. Dark Water, that is literally goes back up. And then, of course, we go back down for Death in Heaven, which is absolutely terrible. So let me know in the comments what you think of Doctor Who Series 8. Is it one of your favourite series? Is it not your least favourite? Let me know. Please do like, subscribe, share. And please, thank you to all the new subscribers that has pushed me up to 200 subscribers. I am very, very grateful. You're absolutely fantastic. You're absolutely amazing. And I'd like to say thank you to the new person to subscribe to me, one of the new people, Alice, who I've been talking to on Facebook. And she's absolutely a fantastic Doctor Who fan. And she's absolutely amazing to talk to. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And join me for more awesome Doctor Who content.